I'm dizzy now. We're gonna use the big camera for the rest of this.
Our main camera is the Canon ADD.
Wow, this bag is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna be going over exactly what we keep inside of our camera bag here in 2019. First off, it's the bag. It's the Lowepro Pro Tactic 450 AW. This is a solid bag and it is the best camera bag / laptop bag that I think we've ever owned. One thing I like about it, it fits underneath most of the seats on most airlines. So it's a perfect carry-on that counts as the personal item. So you can still carry a rolly carry-on bag if you need to. We've done that tons of times.
And something I really love about this bag is that Brian carries it. Maybe you should pull the Joby out first so I don't have to handhold this.
Opening up the top, this is where the camera normally sits right here, and then we put the Rode Video Micro right here. This bag is totally customizable and you can move all these compartments around. So we actually made this little tunnel to hold the Joby 5K tripod. So in the top of the bag, there's a little spot here where you can put some stuff. We've got like a spare camera strap in there. And then also a little SD card pocket if you wanted to use that. However, on the waist strap, there's actually two pockets here. One, I keep the, there's extra cords to use on the webbing to strap gear on the outside. Keep that in the right side. And then on the left side, we keep the SD card wallet right here in the waist strap pocket. Super convenient to do. One thing we really like about this pack is that in order to open it, you've got to open it from the back, and this is the side that's actually facing your back. So if you're ever worried about someone, unzipping your backpack and pulling stuff out, it's very difficult to do because they've got to get your body out of the pack first.
Which is challenging when you're a 6'2" and almost 200 pounds.
So opening up the pack, as you can see, this pack is absolutely wonderful. It's got all of these different compartments in here. Every single one of them can be rearranged because they're all held in by Velcro. So as time went on, we totally just reconfigured this time and time again and finally have a way that is super convenient. So,
yeah, like anytime we get new gear, we can just rearrange how these little Velcro areas hold together, which is so nice because it's good for organization. You can keep really organized.
Yeah. So here in the lid, the part that faces your back is actually a spot to keep your laptop. So we got our laptop in there. I also keep my Moleskine journal in there. Fits very nicely and it's nice and protected. It's super, super padded. Other than that, there's 3 little compartments on this lid. Keep my immunization records, a passport in there, and then these little pockets, we keep like our phone cards, SD cards, extra ones like the little bitty mini ones for the GoPro, and then also a couple more cables for the external mic for the camera. All right, diving further into the pack, I've got my rain jacket. It's kind of like just water resistant, it's not like completely impermeable. Carry that in there. We've got a selfie stick by Joby. This one goes pretty long, and then it also has a tripod bottom on it, so that's pretty convenient with a remote shutter. And this works for the phone. We can also hook the GoPro onto this. It just makes it super convenient for having a separate tripod for the smaller devices.
Mm-hmm. We also make sure that we always have a little lens spray along with a cloth to keep the lenses clean. It's just glasses spray, but this is really helpful and handy when you're out and about doing adventures and things are splattering all over your lens.
Because it happens, kind of like when we went to Ciudad Perdida, right?
Yeah, or if your dirty, sweaty little fingers end up smearing the lens.
Whenever you're sitting there blocking it out, yeah. So also I've got, right in this, every single zipper can be locked on this thing. So in here, we've got little bitty locks and then also a little cable that we could string it to maybe a frame of a bed or something that makes it harder to just walk away with it, right? And then in here, there's some little attachments to put the GoPro onto this, just another attachment mount in that bag right there. All right, moving further in. Skyroam. We don't use this all the time, but it has gotten us out of many pinches. So we keep that in there. That way we can just get Wi-Fi pretty much anywhere you have cell phone signal, anywhere around the globe, almost any country. I think it's almost every country by now.
Yep.
Also in there, we've got the blue Raspberry microphone. We keep that in there because when you're doing voiceovers for, let's say you're creating an e-course or something like that, it's nice to have a condenser mic hooked onto your computer. Further in there, we've got, I've got 3 hard drives that I carry with us. And these are just in this bag. Aaron has a whole nother 2 terabyte hard drives also. So there's 3 of those for backing up videos. Further in, a deck of playing cards, super important. Gotta have fun sometimes, right? Charger for USB style plugs.
Lenses!
Yes, lens covers. So we got circular polarizing filter when it's super bright out. That one's super nice. And then also this little pouch just has some cables for like auxiliary cable, AUX cable, and then also a splitter so that we can have 2 sets of earphones into 1 laptop. That makes, you know how normally you have like 1 bud here and 1 bud in her ear? Well, this allows you to have your own earphones and her to have her own earphones with the cable with that.
The splitter's really nice for music when we are editing videos and we both need to kind of hear how the music sounds over an e-course or something that we're doing.
Yeah. So further on in the bag, in this front compartment, my eyeglass case. I only wear glasses when I'm on the computer, which is a lot. So it takes off the eye strain a lot. Little flashlight. It's good to have a little strobing flashlight because you never know if you need to just add a cool little lens flare or something into it, your lens, or find your way around a bathroom whenever you're in the middle of the jungle or something like that.
We use that a lot when we were at Ciudad Perdida. In the middle of the night, I was scared to go to the washroom and I took the flashlight and I flashed the toilet to make sure I didn't sit on any bugs.
Yeah. So in this little pouch here, I just keep my headphones, just my Skull Candy headphones, nothing fancy. They're durable. They work really, really well. And then also the magical Diva Light. Whenever you're doing Zoom calls and it may be nighttime where you're at, but daytime somewhere else, and you need to put some light on your face, this thing definitely illuminates and it's super bright. So we keep that in there as well.
We've used that a lot for recording e-courses and stuff too. When we do like a bender and go all day, start recording in the morning and record into the night. That light's been helpful. It's not the most powerful, but it's something.
Yeah. Also, the Anker, this battery backup, it's 20,100 milliamp hours. It'll charge an iPhone 7 approximately 7 times. So we've never ran out of juice on this thing. It's just always had juice. So we charge it maybe about once a month or so.
Yeah, and it's totally worth carrying around a brick with you because of how good it is.
Yeah. Crazy glue. You never know when you need a crazy glue something. Used it tons. Backup Canon battery for the Canon camera, charger, and we haven't traveled with one of these until recently. Super important. Your standard travel adapter where it'll go between, tons of different countries or whatever, so that you could plug into their sockets and then plug your stuff into this so that it actually works, right?
Handy dandy.
All right, the last little piece of this compartment. Laptop charging cable, check. Phone charging cable, got it. speaker.
We use
Wireless.
this all the time. It's wireless, it's waterproof, it's amazing. We won it at a Christmas party and we've been carrying it ever since.
Extra lens, not extra lens. This is the 18 to 135 Canon stabilizer lens. So we travel with two lenses. The one on the camera, which is filming us right now, which is a 10 to 18 millimeter. This one is just an 18 to 135. It goes a lot longer.
This one's really nice for shooting little birdies up in the trees or monkeys or getting those like really nice buttery, what do you call that softy?
Bokeh
Focus.
focus. Kindle, carry 10,000 books, or I don't know how many books, but Kindle Paperwhite, totally love it. Last thing is on the outside of the bag, my water bottle, clean canteen, love it, super durable, drink some water, it's good for your health. So that's what we carry in our camera bag.
And this is what I carry in mine. So if you're looking for anything that we showed you in this bag, the links are in the description. And if you haven't yet, go ahead, click subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that we come out with fresh videos just for you.
Because it's all about learning, stretching, and growing more every single day so that you can be where you want, when you want.
And until next time, friends,
Adventure on!
adventure on. Bye! And then we do like a full